I probably just woke up the whole neighborhood with that theme song, but that is exactly how I feel when watching Sami Zayn, alright? I hate Sami Zayn, alright? The fact that this guy got booed in Chicago, and he's supposed to be this Daniel Bryan variant, get this bum out of here. It's amazing to me that people still find this guy entertaining, right? Like, I understand his matches are good, right? He has the 5-star, I want to do it type of mentality. Within his matches, he's just like very into it. He does the Sammy fire up, and then all of a sudden he's on top of the fucking world and he's winning the match, right? That's typically how his matches go. Now, if I'm being honest here, my blood is still boiling because this guy went over my favorite goddamn wrestler who's not even with the company anymore. And apparently we're supposed to love Sami Zayn, right? He's this guy that we all love this guy. This ginger sour patch, we love him. Wow, And this fucking guy this guy's getting booed in Chicago in the US of A. Come on, man. And to be honest, I don't think he's been really booed like that, right? The last time he got booed was like the Bloodline, right? But even then, that shit didn't count, right? He's a fucking goofball guy. He's there hanging around and shit. He's a comedic flair to that group. And if you guys are wondering why I'm whispering, I don't want to wake up my 6 wives, okay? That's just, I'm a gentleman like that. Intern John's a gentleman, okay? Sami Zayn, I truly think he's trying to play this serious face, and he's not leaning into the comedic tropes that he used to lean into, right? If you were to look at his conspiracy type of gimmick, right, he went against Johnny Knoxville. Like, those are very comedic undertones within his character, and nowadays he's trying to take on this serious role of like being a serious competitor. I want to win, and it's not working, man. All right, like, we all see this fucking dude as a certain way, right? And he's trying to be the opposite way. I do like the concept of the US Open Challenge, but to me it just seems like, what the fuck? Like, Sami Zayn is not like a Brock Lesnar. Sami Zayn is not like a Bobby Lashley. Sami Zayn is not like a John Cena. Someone who can just stand out there and be like, yeah, I challenge anybody. I'm pretty sure Damian Priest, he did that shit too, and I guess it fit his character because he's supposed to be this dominant type of character, right? Now with Sami Zayn, it's a little different because, again, he's this underdog, right? His traits and values are completely different than Damian Priest. He's supposed to be this guy, I want to win. I want to win. If he taps into his ethnic side, right? He fires up the crowd. He has good energy. He puts on like 5-star bangers, but it's just unbearable at times, Let me know what you guys think about this, but I think Austin Theory, he's the only valid person to come here and challenge Sami Zayn out of nowhere, make his return, win the belt, and then have his run, right? And then build back up from there, right? If it's like fucking Rusev or some shit, like, we're not gonna give a shit about a Rusev, right? Rusev, as much as he's good for his big meaty man matches, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? Meathead bangers, I truly think it's just not as valuable as somebody like Austin Theory, right? As somebody as like Obafemi, or like somebody young who can take that fucking belt, make it worthwhile, right? And just boom, that's like the starter belt in my opinion. US Championship, Intercontinental Championship, these are all like starter belts that young stars need to win, right? Like, look at Randy Orton. He won the fucking IC title, right? When he was like, 23 or some shit, 22. If you don't have that, then you have no fucking base. You're not building any notoriety. You're not building a resume that people can get behind, right? Through history. I wouldn't mind it on anybody young, all right, to be honest, because I just want to see something fucking new here. And the thing is, it doesn't matter if Obafemi's ready. It doesn't matter if Austin Theory's ready. These guys are going to develop in front of us, which is fine, right? Randy Orton, when he won the IC title, he's not the same fucking Viper. You know what I'm saying? He's not the same legend killer, right? He's not Legacy Orton. It takes time to develop these things, and a lot of these people online, they just hate and hate and hate. They don't give a damn about, a Carmelo Hayes. They don't want to hear that shit. They just want The Rock. They want Brock Lesnar. They want Stone Cold, and they just want to circle jerk all three of them, man. I don't know what it is, right? I'm not that type of guy. Like, I understand the value of the Attitude Era. Fucking amazing, right? And we probably will never get somebody as monumental as The Rock, right? Or Stone Cold. Those guys will forever be engraved into history, ingrained into the Mount Rushmore of wrestling. However, you have to try things as a creative, right? You have to try things as a showrunner to see what works, you know? And it's your job to give them the gimmick. It's your job to give them the premise, give them the angle for them to enter into the main event. You know, like, that's the thing. Triple H does not fucking understand that concept. He's just out here, oh yeah, he doesn't get pops. Yeah, fuck him. Yeah. So yeah, Carmelo, yeah, nobody cheered for you. Of fucking course nobody cheered, man. That is your fault. You know, that is something that I feel like a lot of people don't understand, right? Like, if people don't cheer for a certain character, right? Yeah, that's the booker's fault. You know, people are not realizing, no, like, the performer can only perform within the bounds of the creative team's decision making, right? Like Karrion Kross, for instance. You know, I keep bringing him up because I think, you know, there's a lot of potential here that, you know, we're not seeing. Killer Kross, right? We've never seen that shit on the main roster. Like Triple H, he had all of the green lights. He had all of the green flags, right? During NXT, right? A lot of people loved Killer Kross, right? And the fact that he never pulled the trigger, right, even when he had the opportunity, is ridiculous, man. You know, and again, they have an opportunity for him to return and do this thing right. Give an opportunity for people to see what that was like, right? For people to see what Killer Kross is, all right? Now, if I'm being real with myself, that's probably not gonna fucking happen. It's probably gonna be like Gunther or some shit. He comes back, he's gonna face Sami Zayn. Boom, they have their little feud again. Sami Zayn's gonna go over, or maybe Gunther goes over. Sami Zayn, he goes for the main title, right? Like Sami Zayn, I heard like he was gonna win the Royal Rumble. Fuck, I was about to sneeze. He's gonna win the Royal Rumble just because it's in fucking Riyadh. Jesus Christ, what kind of bullshit are we on right now, man? They're not booking for like storyline premises, right? They're booking for like the crowd pops of like each respective region, right? Like, that is like one of the most toxic ways of fucking booking. He's never done that shit for fucking Tozawa, right? When you pull up to Tokyo, when you pull up to fucking Asia, right? You never book Tozawa to go over, right? You never book him to go over anybody, man. You know, even Shinsuke, right? You never book him either, man. Like, I swear to God, Triple H is like anti. I'm not even gonna say it, right? I'm not even gonna say it, right? You guys know what I'm talking about. He's anti two certain colors on the spectrum of, you know, the color wheel that I won't say, that you guys will fucking know, all right? You guys know in your head, right? He never books those guys, right? Never makes them champ, never gives them any fucking real opportunity to win. Like, that is the thing, man. Tozawa, he's a jobber forever now, right? His legacy is just jobber, right? Once he's in the fucking grave, it's jobber, right? That shit's like irreversible damage, man. You know, I feel bad for that guy, you know? But whatever, right? Fuck it. Oh, we're booking for the crowd pops in China. Yeah, we're gonna book Io Sky to win. Come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You're not doing that shit, you know? Like, Io, yeah, fuck it. Yeah, you'll do it for Io because, of course, she's a star. I personally enjoy her matches, right? I think she's like, you know, she's something fresh to the division, right? She's not just like this, like, alpha, trying to be an alpha woman and shit. Hell no, man. She's like, you know, oh, cutesy, you know, kawaii shit. I think that's like cool. That has its own respective place. Because everyone else is trying to be fucking badass, and like, there's only two fucking types of women in the women's division, and it's like Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, right? There's no in between. You're either a Becky Lynch variant or a fucking Rhea Ripley variant. That's what it is, man. That's just what it is. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking through. Sorry, I'm whispering, all right? I don't want to wake up my 16 wives, all right? I appreciate you guys for watching. You guys already know who this is, all right? The high-rise living, work, wife, still intern, John. I'm going to go make some coffee, man. Oh!